wondering why you can't see me? Because the power is out. Like, there is no power. It's everything is off. Um, you can see the lights. They're kind of working on it. But yeah. So there's no lights. You cannot see. You can kind of see my teeth, I guess. So I have been trying to like go around because there's lights everywhere in my room, and the lights that I want to turn on right now that I can't turn on, like the lights that are all around the room itself, like up on the ceiling. There's lights around, but I can't. The light's not working. So the little light I have, everything is battery operated, and then I have these little things. So I'm listening to what they're saying. They're out there talking. So this light's working pretty well, actually. So this, I have them in the closet to help me see because there's no light over there. And they're actually coming in handy. So I've literally turned on every light that I have around. This is just the letter T. You can't even see it. And those are operated by battery. And then I have some more in the closet. But I don't think they're going to make much of a difference. No. So now every light I have on is on. But this one's working pretty well. So yeah, the lights are off. I have a candle, a single candle lit. I'm very annoyed. I'm very, very hungry. I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry. But the microwave doesn't work either. And I have Panda Express from earlier. So, a little backstory. The lights have been off since 9 o'clock. Except certain lights were working, like my bathroom light was working fine. And that was kind of the only light that was working fine. But yeah, like the plugs in the bathroom were working, but nothing else was working. And I was like, oh, whatever, who cares? There we go. Who cares? I'll just go eat some food and watch TV on my phone. Whatever. I tried to go in there and make some food. I just turned on the stove, except there's no fire. The stove's not working. Forget it. I see what I'm doing. Forget it. I'll just go get some food from across the street at Holy Moly. Okay, so I put on some clothes in the rain, go across the street. Hey, Holy Moly, they're closed. Holy Moly is closed. 7-Eleven, 7-Eleven's closed. No one has electricity. So the only thing I could do was get in the car and go find somewhere to eat. So around the corner was a Panda Express basic. I am not a fan of Panda Express at all, but whatever. So I was like, I'll get some Panda Express, and then that way I'll have some for leftovers later on, just in case it's not working still. The microwave was working fine, somehow, until about 10 minutes ago. Nothing's working now. Nothing's working at all, not even the microwave. I can't cook, I can't do anything. And I'm starving. So, yeah. Thankfully, I have an obscene amount of lights, so my room's not horribly lit or horribly dark, but now. I'm so sad right now. I am so devastated. Like, I feel like, look, Alexa. Alexa's not even working. Alexa. I'm devastated. I'm so hungry. Okay. Hopefully that didn't make a difference. We'll see. I'll look at it at the end. Okay, so the reason for video, the reason I'm driving is okay, so it's raining outside, and it kind of reminded me of, I did a video, which I just kind of remembered. It made me remember when I did a video, I kind of recorded myself when it was dark. Like one day, I guess it was a couple of weeks ago, it just like rained horribly, insanely bad, and our power went out. So then like, I just kind of recorded myself at the time, and I don't remember what I said, but I was talking, and I was probably upset. I was really upset, actually. I remember that day because it was a crazy day. So what happened was, oh my God, hurry up. In the morning, I woke up, and of course I woke up. In the morning, the power was out. But it was weird because the power was out like in the living room, in like the kitchen, but like the stove was not working, which I didn't realize until later. Nor was the microwave was working. So it was just like really weird. Like my bathroom light and everything was working, but like my room, nothing was working. No TV or anything. So I wake up and it's like 10 o'clock and I'm like, oh my God, I'm starving. But I had something to do. So I go do whatever I had to do. And then I come home, and that's when I realized everything was off. When I got back home, and I was like, oh my God, this isn't working. And I was like, oh, already annoyed. And I was like, whatever. I'll just watch TV on my phone, and I'll make some food. So I go in the kitchen to turn on the stove. The stove is not working. So I'm like, what the? Nothing is working, and like things are working at the same time. So I was super annoyed at that point, and I was like, you know what? Let me just go across the street, because like I live next to a Holy Moly, which is like Mexican food, tacos and stuff. So I was like, I'll just go to Holy Moly and I'll get some food. So I go across the street in the rain, of course, and Holy Moly is closed. So now I'm looking around like, what? And right next to Holy Moly is a 7-Eleven, and I look. Let me turn my lights on. 7-Eleven is also closed. So at this point, I'm like, what the hell is going on, right? Like, everything is closed. There's a big power outage, apparently. So it comes like later on at night. I ended up leaving 7-Eleven, or because I couldn't get in, and I go to Panda Express. So I go to Panda Express, and I'm like, oh, I do not want this, but it's open, whatever. And I figured that way I'd have leftovers. So I go get my Panda Express, and then I come home and I take a nap, and everything is good. And then I wake up from my nap, and everything's still kind of off. And a couple hours later, like I ended up seeing like the people coming out to like work on everything, and I'm like, oh good, they're fixing everything. So this time, I guess it was like, oh God, I wish I knew, like 9:30 or something. And I think that's kind of probably when I did the video, maybe after, I don't know. So it's like 9:30, it's late, it's kind of late at this point. And I'm like, I'm woken up from my nap, and I was like, you know what? I'm hungry again. Let me just go heat up my food from earlier, my Panda Express. I'm gonna go heat up my Panda Express, even though that's not what I want to eat. So I go in the kitchen, and bam, everything cuts off. Like everything. No lights anywhere, nothing is on. Nothing's on. Like literally all the power was out. That's when I did the video. Yes, all the power was out. Literally all of the power was out. There was no power. So now I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna do? Like literally, I'm hungry. What am I gonna do now? Holy Moly's still closed. 7-Eleven is still closed. Nothing in here is working. So then I was like, okay, you know what? Again, I'll just go find some food. So it was quite late. So I think Panda Express was closed at that point. So I went to Wingstop. And I was like, you know what? Let me just call Wingstop and place my order. So I placed my order with Wingstop. And, 20 minutes later, 30 minutes later passes. And I leave, and I'm about to leave. Literally, as I go to grab my keys, as I touch the key, everything pops back on. It's like boom, boom, boom. Lights on, fans on, Alexa's on. Everything was on. Oh, Alexa was off. She looked sick. She was like red. Her circle was red. I felt so sad. I felt helpless. Anyways, so I'm about to leave and literally all the power pops back on. All the power just pops back on magically. And then that was it. But of course I had already placed my order and paid for my stuff, so I had to leave in the rain again to go to Wingstop and get some food. Okay, so that was kind of like the crazy, that was the night. Hopefully I already explained that in the previous video, or like when I did the other that night. Also, but overall, it kind of made me, like the next day, this was supposed to be the meaning of the video, or the purpose of my video, or me doing the, anyways, I was just thinking the next night, how insane it was that I was so upset and so frustrated, like first world problems almost. Like as I drive around, or even like, you know, since then, like there are people like without homes. There are people who have been living in this rain. You know, like there are people who don't have a TV, who don't have a phone to watch their, you know, to watch TV on, who have no lights. So it was just pretty intense. Like I was pretty like, I don't know, like, I don't know. It was interesting to see how, like, I was really upset. Like, I was so upset. I had already called the, what is it, electric company. But then again, like, the next day I was driving and I was, like, seeing tents. And, you know, like, a lot of people without homes. So it was, like, okay, well, I mean, they're out there. At least I had a roof. At least I was able to find some food, you know. I wasn't freezing. So yeah, I guess just it made me more humble, grateful, appreciative. Which I'm not saying like I'm not appreciative of, you know, just being alive and being here and being able to do the things that I'm able to do. Not that I'm able to do much at all. Let me make that clear. Nothing's going on. I'm not doing anything, but at the same time, I'm doing something that some people are not able to do, like drive a car, or I don't know, buy new shoes, anything. So it was interesting. Hopefully the power doesn't go out again, because I was literally panicking. I was like, oh my god, I need like a backup generator. I need something, like it was crazy. Like it was insane how bad I need everything. Like I was like, how am I gonna charge my phone? What about this? Anyways, yeah, now I'm just rambling. I'm going to my mom's house. You can't really see, but my hair kind of is combed as I like super lean in close. And okay, power is back on. Everything's good. Nothing much to worry about now. Bye.